Okay. So welcome everyone. If you can sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Sitting up tall, activating your feet, spreading toes, spreading the balls of your feet. And then feel now for being in a safe space. Being in a space that no judgments are made of you, of how you're doing. And the only judgments made are those that you make of yourself. So if you have to make a judgment, then have compassion. And also track the journey that you've traveled to be where you are. In the intent today, really working towards you feeling the breath and tracking the sensations of the breath as it moves through your body down into your belly, and moving the breath to where you feel that you need this most. Keeping the focus at every stage of the pose so that you become very aware of what is happening, what parts of you are opening up, what parts of you is needing another level of support. So making the focus today one of opening and creating space for yourself. So on the next breath, breathe into your side ribs and feel your ribs as they open out to the side. Holding on to the breath, and then notice feeling the breath as it moves through your body. Try to relax your neck and throat. And exhale. Breathe into lower back, spreading the breath around your lower back. And if you can, feel the sensation of lengthening out of lower back. You press your sit bones down and then use this to give you traction as you lengthen. And exhale, allowing your body to let go from this. As you breathe into belly, lifting belly away from pelvis. Exhaling, soften the shoulders. Breathe to sternum, filling heart up with breath. And exhale, release. Bring the soles of your feet together. Flex the toes back towards your shins. Your heels there about 12 inches away from your pelvic bone. All of the foot presses together, the heel presses together, and then feel the arcing of the foot and allowing that energy to move through your feet into the ankles, into calves, into thighs, and up into hips and pelvis. Let your arms relax just bring your arms up behind you and then push the floor away so you're lifting up into chest opener. Pranayama is Kapalabhati breathing, aiming for 100 pumps today. From here, relax your neck, relax your throat. And then breathe in. Sharp exhale through the nose on exhale. And then from here, take a breath. Take the breath as deep as you can. Don't force this. So lengthen the length and depth of the breath so you feel your body filling up. And then hold the breath. Your chest is lifted. Your spine is long. Your sit bones are pressing to floor. Bring your hands forward and exhale through the mouth. Strong exhale. Exhale till empty. Chin tucks in. Pull your belly in. Pull it up. Spreading ribs, spread diaphragm. Keep feeling you're hollowing your belly out. And inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on up. Coming into cross leg seated. You bring your left foot in front of the right. And then being cross leg seated. Now your sit bones presses down, breathe in. You press your hands onto your thighs. Use this to give you traction. Lift up, lift belly up, diaphragm lifts and chest lifts. Now keep gliding your thighs forward and away from you. Now keep the length, and as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Bring your hands to the floor. Keep the back of the neck long. Use your hands. Breathe in. Use your hands and feel as if it's drawing your ribs up away from hips. Lead with chest. Exhale as you fold. Breathe into the lowest point of your lower back. And exhale as you fold. On the breath, spread the breath wide out towards your armpits. And exhale as you fold. Breathe to sternum, filling yourself up with this breath. And then feeling the breath. Feel the breath as it transitions through your body. And exhale. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Seated side bend, twisting, bending towards your right side. So bring your right hand by right hip and then reach that hand away from that right hip. Press down into your left sit bone. As you breathe in, lengthen out of your left side. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you lengthen out of right side. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your left arm right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, relax your right ear towards your right shoulder. As you breathe in, lift sternum, lift your diaphragm. And as you breathe out, as you lengthen that left arm straight up, feel as if your sit bones are reaching down to floor. On the next breath, you're breathing into the intercostal muscles. So breathe into the side muscles on your left side. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away with your right hand, reach your left arm over your left ear. As you breathe, lengthen out of your right side. And as you exhale, you're reaching that left arm over left ear. Don't push, don't lower down, just keep lengthening out. You're lengthening out of both sides. Now breathe. As you breathe, your chest is moving up to chin. Slightly lower your left shoulder and then wrap the shoulder on exhale as you reach in that arm over your ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. As you breathe in, reach your left arm down towards the side. That hand stops about 12 inches from floor. And as you exhale, relax your neck, relax your jaw. Breathe to the left side of your neck, deep breath. And as you breathe out slightly, feel as if you're gliding your left arm way back. Slightly bring it slightly to the back hip and then glide it away from your ears. Now breathe into that part of the neck that's opening up for you. Keep chest lifted and then exhale. Let your shoulders soften away from your ear. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up and use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way up. Change the cross of your legs. We're doing a forward bend, so bring your hands up onto your thighs again. Sit bones presses down, breathe in, lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. And exhale as you're folding forward over your right shin. Now breathe in, feel as if you're sending your sit bones back and away from you. And as you exhale, feel for this lengthening as you fold. On the next breath, make this your biggest breath. You're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Your side ribs are opening to the side. Your back ribs are opening up, creating space in and around your heart and lungs. Now with this space you've created, exhale and allow your body to melt forward. As you breathe, lengthen, feel your belly moves away from your pelvic bone. And exhale as you fold forward, send your sit bones back. Inhale, release, push floor away, breathe in as you come all the way on back up. Side bend, in cross hip, and then reach the hand about 12 inches away from that left hip. My right hand is onto the right thigh, so you're using this to assist in keeping the lengthening out of the side ribs. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. As you breathe, lengthen out, you lengthen your ribs away from left hip. As you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away with your left hand. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Be active. Now breathe in as you reach in your right arm up towards the sky. Keep reaching that right arm up, but as you exhale, send your right sit bone to the floor. Breathe into the intercostal muscles and opening, lengthening the ribs out on your right side. And as you breathe out, as your right sit bones presses down, your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, you're lengthening that right arm over right ear. So keep using your left arm and sit bone to lengthen out of left side. Sit bones are pressing down, so breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, wrap in your right shoulder as you reach your right arm over right ear. Breathe right between your shoulder blades to feed your heart with breath. Lower your right shoulder slightly and then wrap the shoulders if you're closing your right armpit as that right arm reaches over right ear. Right from your pubic bone, breathe in as you lift your belly away from pelvis. And exhale as you lengthen that right arm over right ear. Use your right arm, breathe in, windmill your right arm down towards the side, the hand stops about 12 inches from floor. And as you exhale, relax your neck. Breathe to the right side of neck and feel as if you lengthen your right ear away from right shoulder. Now lift your chest on exhale as you're gliding your right shoulder down. So breathe into that area that's just opening up, either the lowest part of the right side of the neck or the top of by the right shoulder. And exhale, slide the shoulders down but keep chest lifted. Use your right arm. Inhale, reach your right arm away. Let the arm pull you up. And use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on. Coming into your abdominal sequence. So lie down onto your back for abs twisting, for elbow to knee, and then you'll have twisting abs. So have your roll in close distance, touching distance. Lie down onto your back, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet up off the floor, unless you're keeping your feet on the floor because your back is tweaking. From here, inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip and then reach your thigh bone forward away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. So your left leg is reaching out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Relax the hip. Send your thigh forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the lower back down to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Now reach your left leg forward. Relax the hip. Send the thigh bone forward away from waist. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press the top rim of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Bend your right leg forward. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Send the left thigh forward. Squeeze sit bone to tailbone. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to left knee. Now reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Reach the thigh bone forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up so the shoulder blades are off the floor. Send your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. And exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor. And place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Grab hold of your roll for your next pose. So next pose today is twisting abs with the roll. So place the roll between your thighs. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Your legs are reaching straight up. Or you can do this with feet onto the floor, with knees bent, or move to the wall and have your heels up against the wall, especially if your back is tweaky. Now clasp hands behind head, neck. Keep head and shoulders down to the floor. Now breathe in, breathe into the lower back. Lower back presses down. Lift head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Don't bend the knees, just hold the breath, and your lower back is pressing down. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, elbows to right knee. Squeeze, roll, and stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Keep lengthening the legs out and up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Your elbows are reaching towards your right knee, towards your left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press the top rim of the sacrum down. You exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your legs straight up. Your elbows are to your right knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, lower head and shoulders to the floor, but keep your legs where they are as they're reaching up towards the sky. Give yourself a moment to notice what you feel. This time, twisting abs 3 parts. Press your lower back to the floor. Squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Now inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from floor. Squeeze the roll, stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Reach your elbows straight up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll. Now reach your legs straight up. And as you exhale, elbows to left knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Stretching your legs up as you reach your left elbow up, shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath. Your lower back is pressing to the floor. Now squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. And as you exhale, your elbows are to right knee. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Send your legs up as you reach your right elbow away from floor, shoulder blades away from floor. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down to the floor. Keep head and shoulder blades up. Now squeeze, roll. Send your legs up and exhale, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up. Squeeze, roll. Squeeze, sit bones. Now together, reach your legs and elbows up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and place the soles of your feet onto the floor. If you have a wall close by, so roll to side, push the floor away and come up. I just want to show you this next pose. So this is a bridge on the wall, using the wall if you have a wall that you're able to use. Starting with my toes are up against the backboard on the wall, and then I'm lying down onto back. So you lie flat down onto your back. From here, your arms are out to the side. I've stepped 1 foot onto the wall. This foot is about, I would say, 2.5 feet away from the floor. My other foot is steps onto the wall, same distance. And my feet, my heels and feet, they're parallel and they're fairly close towards each other. Now they are about the width of a block between my feet. So if I'm placing that onto the wall, That's where my feet are right now. I'm going to press my feet to the wall and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, my feet presses to the wall as I lift up and then keep lengthening out. So there's your pose. Your feet can go higher or lower. As you breathe, you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, you tilt and lift up. Feel as if your pubic bone is reaching up towards the sky, but you keep lengthening belly and low ribs away from sacrum. So you can do there. You can also bring your feet a little bit wider on the wall, maybe a little bit lower or a little bit higher. So you work with what feels right for you today. So in this pose, we're aiming for 8 breaths in the pose. So coming together, your feet are onto the wall, and if you don't have a wall to do this, then do bridge as you would normally with the feet onto the floor. Press your lower back to the floor. Now breathe in. As you breathe in, you're lengthening the ribs away from waist. It's that telescoping of ribs away from waist. Hold the breath. Now exhale, tilt pelvis, lift the pelvis up, pushing the wall away with your feet. As you push the wall away from feet, feel as if you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep the neck relaxed, the jaws relaxed. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're pushing the wall away as you lift, lifting pelvis up. Breathe into side ribs as you lengthen ribs away from hips. And as you exhale, opening out a little bit more. Now feel this opening that you're gaining through this pose. Breathe into the front of your body. Now allow the breath to transition deep into cells. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, keep lengthening out of lower back. Now breathe into your back ribs with deep breath. And as you exhale, as you push the floor away, feel for this deeper lengthening. If you can, anchor your right foot to the wall. As you breathe in, draw your left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, you're sending your left leg out and up. Reach out with the ball of your foot. Then breathe into left hip, deep breath. Push the wall away with your right foot as you send in that left leg out and up. One more like this, deep breath. And as you breathe out, bend your left knee, draw the knee to chest, and then place your left foot back to the wall. Anchor into your left leg, breathe in, lift your right leg up, draw the right knee to chest. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your right leg straight out and up. Breathe into right hip, feel as if you're easing right thigh bone away from hip. And as you exhale, push the wall away with your left foot as you send that right leg over towards your right shoulder. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, bend your right knee, draw the knee to chest. And as you breathe out, place the foot back to the wall. Both feet are on the wall, deep breath. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. From here, straddle, lifting through. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your legs are straddling out towards the side. If you're close enough to the wall, you can also have your feet up against the wall, heels up against the wall, and you're straddling the legs out to the side. And if that feels a little bit strong for you, then bring your feet into a frog lifting through position. Again, you can have the soles of your feet against the wall. From here, press your lower back to floor. And inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and then lengthen your legs out towards the side. Curl pubic bone to navel and reach your sit bones away from you. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head, shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now lengthening your legs out towards the side. Reach out with the ball of your feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head and about an inch. Hold the breath. And as you breathe out, as you curl tailbone up, you're lengthening your legs out towards the side. Reach your elbows up. Feel your upper ribs are opening up. Now pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Feel your side ribs really opening up. And exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head, shoulders to the floor. Bring your hands by the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down by your chest. Breathe in, push the floor away on exhale as you come up. Use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on up. Your next pose today is turbo dog. So you bring your hands forward, fingers are spreading, middle fingers reaching forward. Your elbows are bent. The elbows are about 1, maybe 3 inches away from the floor. Neck, shoulders relaxed. From here, take a deep breath into upper back. Broaden the upper back with the breath. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, push the floor away, and move your chest back to thighs and knees. Now squeeze your elbows as if you're squeezing them towards each other, and you will feel as if your armpits are closing. Relax your throat and breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And exhale, send your sit bones back. If this feels very strong into shoulders, bend the knees. As you breathe in, broaden the upper back with your breath. Now exhale, squeeze your elbows in and push the floor away as you reach in your sit bones back. Breathe to the front of heart, deep breaths. Now exhale, reach back, straighten the legs as you reach back. One more like this, deep inhale, spread the ribs out as wide as you can. Now exhale, reach back, push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in. Inhale, release, bend the knees, come all the way down to the floor and take a breath in embryo. Shoulders relaxed. Down away from your ears. Allowing your body to completely relax in this. Let your arms relax. And I'm feeling the energy that's moving through your body, allowing it to transition through the body. Then from here, push the floor away and then come up. Your next pose is dolphin. So today, to do dolphin, one hand, left hand is flat to the floor, facing down, and the right hand palms are facing upwards. So that's where we're going with this. Do 5 breaths in this way, come down, and then change. So the right hand will be down, the left hand will be up. 5 breaths. So that's where we're going. So measure up in exactly the same way. Bend the elbows to the floor and reach your hands forward. Your left hand is down, palm of the hand is facing down. The right hand, palm of the hand is facing up. So both thumbs are facing in the same direction. Your elbows, they are tucked in. They're not wider than the shoulders. So from here, Take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread back, and curl toes under. And then exhale, push the floor away with your forearms as you lift your knees off the floor. Reach back so you're taking the top ribs away from shoulders. As you inhale, lengthen top ribs away from shoulders and away from your armpits. Now exhale as you reach back. Notice how this feels into the upper back. Notice how this feels into the shoulders. Really feel for turning on your serratus muscles, the muscles down the side of your ribs. Now breathe. Breathe to heart and energize heart with breath. And as you exhale, reach back. Feel the lengthening through the spine, all the way right up to the sit bones. Breathe into pelvis and move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, lengthen back, heels onto the floor, sit bones are reaching back. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. And measure up again to keep the elbows tucked where the elbows are supposed to be. And then do this again. This time, your right hand is facing downwards, the palm of the hands is down, and the left arm is up. Your neck, your shoulders are relaxed. Now breathe into upper back. Lift, spread back, curl toes under. And exhale, reach back. Push the floor away as you reach back. And again, notice this. Use this as an opportunity to notice how your body's working. And breathe, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reaching back. The way the palm is facing up, keep trying to get your thumb down to the floor. Deep, deep breath. Push the floor away on exhale. Feel for taking the top ribs away from the shoulders. Now everyone breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, reach back. So the back of your thighs, the back of the calves are reaching to floor. One more breath like this. Deep breath. Exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. So coming to stand for your next pose. So stand in horse stance. Standing in horse stance, your feet about 2.5 feet away from you. Bring your hands onto your thighs, heel of the hands by hip crease for Agnisara. Now breathe in deeply. Exhale. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in and let it go. All the way in and up and let it go. All the way back. Let it go. Breathe in. Exhale. Agnisara, going slow. Chin is tucking in, belly's in and up, and let it go. All the way in and up. Release, all the way back. Release, all the way back. Release, breathe in. Exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in and up, and let it go. Keep pressing hands to the thighs. Your thighs are lengthening out, your sit bones are pressing down, but you're moving the belly at a nice, slow rate. So you're feeling it, allowing the breath to move through your body. Last one like this, breathe in. Exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in and up. Let it go, all the way back. Let it go, all the way back. And let it go. Going fast now, as fast as you can. So 3 rounds as fast as you can, keeping your own rate. So if you feel you need to stop and go again, then do so. Breathe in. Exhale. Agnisara, going fast, fast as you can. Keep pressing feet to the floor. Toes are lifted, toes are spreading. Sit bones are pressing down. Hands presses to the thighs. Keep moving belly. And breathe in. Agnisara, go as fast as you can. If you're out of sync with my count, then don't worry with that. Just go with what feels right for you. Last one, breathe in and exhale. Agnisara, go as fast as you can. And release. Stand heel toe feet together and then stand at the front of your mat. Starting your salutations sequence. So if your knees are tweaky, then you might want to have a blanket or cushioning or pad to support the knees. And that's standing at the front of your mat with your feet together, or bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat. As you exhale, bring your hands together by chest. Your feet presses to floor. Breathe in, reach your arms up to sky. Telescope the wrists as you reach up. Exhale, forward bend, belly pulls in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Now bend the left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, bend the knees as you exhale, lower down. Keep elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Face your right knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed as you breathe in, lengthen through the spine as you stand. Arms reach up, shoulders down. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, breathe in, bend the knees, sweep your arms up towards the sky, lift your chest. And exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels as you exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, right leg stretch forward by right hand. You push the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, exhale, lower down. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. On the breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or float your legs between the hands. And exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms up, lift your chest, but reach your sit bones back. Exhale, hands together by chest. Inhale, arms up, lengthen through spine. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, bend the knees or come straight down, keeping elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands, left knees to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up to sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms up towards the sky. Lift your chest forward, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, lengthen through spine. As you breathe in, you're tractioning, lengthening belly away from pelvis, chest away from thighs and knees. Exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Knees are off the floor, thighs are off the floor, sit bone tucks to heels. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. You push the floor away, you reach your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Warrior one. Breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand. Push the floor away, you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward dog. Move chest, ribs forward as you reach your legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On the breath, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, hop or float your legs between the hands or step them through. And exhale, forward bend. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are lifting, chest lifts, but your sit pose reaches back. And exhale, stand and bring hands together by chest. Chair pose, inhale. Lift your chest, reach your arms forward, reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold forward, belly spin. As you breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. On this breath, as you inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for lunge with your back toes curled under. Your right heel is straight up, your right knee is off the floor. Your hands will be on the floor, on your left thigh, traction in your left thigh forward, or reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press back into your right heel, and then breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from that hip as you stretch up. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, reach back into your left heel, your right heel, feel for turning the glutes on. Left foot presses to floor. Now breathe in, lift belly away from the thigh. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Inhale, release. Place your hands to the floor and place your right knee down onto the floor for twisting lunge. Left hand is onto left thigh. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open the right side ribs. As you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist with right hand, left hand is on top. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lengthening ribs away from right hip. Press your left foot to floor. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Now breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Interlock. On the breath, slide your right arm over your left thigh. And your left arm is around the back where you're binding the hands under the thigh. Or use a strap or use clothing to bind. The twisting lunge interlock. Press into your right shin and balloon the breath into the lowest part of the ribs. And as you breathe out, you're twisting away from your left leg. Breathe to sternum, deep breath. And as you exhale, as you twist to the left, gliding both shoulders away from your ears. Now breathe into where you feel this most. And exhale as you open out to left. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked into the side ribs. As you breathe in, glide your body forward for cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press back, downward dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward. Between the hands for lunge with your back toes curled under. Sorry, I hesitated, I thought I've done that side already, haven't. And you're reaching your arms up. The back knee is off the floor, the toes are curled under of your left leg. Now breathe in, push the floor away as you lift your belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, reach back into your left heel. Breathe in and lengthen ribs away from sacrum. Keep the chest lifted on exhale. Reach back into the left heel and turn the glutes on. One more breath here, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place the hands to the floor and place your left knee down to the floor. Ease your right foot back about 2 inches. Place your right hand onto right thigh. Breathe in, stretch your left arm up. Twisting lunge. Exhale, your left elbow is over the right thigh knee. Make a fist with left hand. Right hand is on top. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Breathe into the lowest part of the ribs on your left side. Press your left shin to the floor and twist to the right. Now breathe. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, keep twisting away from that right thigh. Now breathe to heart, filling your heart up with breath. And as you breathe out, glide both shoulders away from your ears. Interlock on the breath, slide your left arm over and then under your right thigh. Right arm is around the back by left hip, or bind the hands if you can, or use clothing, or use the strap. And then breathe into back, spread the breath across your back, using this to open the ribs. And as you breathe out, twist away from your right thigh. Deep breath, inhale. And as you exhale, rolling chest open to right. Breathe to where you feel this most. And as you exhale, let go of all that does not serve. And then release. Your next pose is against the wall. So you're doing downward facing dog against the wall. And if you can, progress from downward facing dog onto the wall to downward facing dog with splits on the wall. So you have, if downward facing dog is not for you today, then do dolphin against the wall. If you're doing downward facing dog, you know the setup, sit bones by the wall, where the heel finishes is where your hands will start. And then you're transitioning, you inhale, and as you exhale, lift up, downward facing dog on the floor, and then one foot onto the wall, both feet onto the wall. So if you're working here, you're working towards about 8 breaths if you can, so just up to 8 breaths. If you're going further, work with one leg up. And if you're going further, moving into splits. When you move into splits, your chest is moving to the wall, and the top leg is reaching over your head. So you go into this. Aim for 3 breaths on each side if you're working in that pose, or trying to work into dolphin if you're not quite there. You could do dolphin with your hands clasped in this pose. So taking yourself to the full expression of the pose in terms of what feels right for you today. It's really nice, look, window. Keep pushing a floor away. Yeah, exactly that. Then wrap the shoulders slightly as if you're squeezing your elbows towards each other. There, keep the neck relaxed. Good, Mario. It's really nice, Manny. Once you've done both sides, step into plank. And then from plank, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. And then from there, clasp your hands behind your back. Your pose will be boat with hands clasped. 5 breaths. So from here, inhale, lift chest, lift legs. Now you're lengthening your legs back. Then reach your legs back, spread the toes. You're moving your chest and ribs forward, and your sit bones are tucked into heels. Breathe again as you lift up. And as you breathe out, lengthen back. Last breath in this. Keep the chin tucked to chest. Last breath, breathe in. Feel as if you're lengthening your side ribs away from hips, belly away from pelvis, ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back curl, toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand for warrior one. Right foot is towards the right edge of the mat. Turn the right foot forward at 45 degrees angle, and you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. From here to Lance Dodger. So keep your right arm reaching up. Bring your left arm around the back. Tuck it onto the onto sacrum. Forearms onto sacrum. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, you're stretching out of right side. And as you breathe out, go a little deeper. Keep chest lifted. Clasp your hands behind the head and neck. And then breathe in and keep lifting out of your lower back. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right elbow up, glide your left shoulder down. Your left foot presses the floor. Now breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, reach up, push the floor away as you reach up with that right elbow. Now breathe, lift your chest as if up towards the sky. Push the floor away and exhale, slight tuck. Inhale, release. Push the floor away as you come up. And bring your hands. And from here, coming into twisting warrior. So your right arm reaches up. Inhale. And as you exhale, your elbow comes across against your left thigh. Make a fist with your right hand. Left hand is on top. As you breathe, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you exhale, you're twisting towards the left. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale as you twist a little bit more, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Now flatten your right hand to the floor about 12 inches away from your left foot. And then you're moving into easy twisting warrior. So you're windmilling your left arm up towards the sky. You've reached back into your right leg. You've inhaled and lengthening through the right side of your body. And as you exhale, reach in your left fingertips to the sky. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in. Glide your side away from left hip. And exhale as you open up a little bit more, glide your left hip back. Breathe into lower back as you left away from release. Bring to the floor. And the second step back for plank. That's it. Left leg plank. Reaching back into the heels and as you exhale, lower down. From here, bring your hands forward about 10, maybe 12 inches of the shoulders. You're doing a very low cobra. Tops of the feet presses the floor. Now breathe in, press your hands to the floor, and you're articulating your ribs forward. So vertebrae by vertebrae. Your belly is off the floor. You're lengthening belly away from pelvis. Your diaphragm is lifting, chest is lifted. Your shoulders are down, and your elbows are reaching back to hips. Stay here, and then breathe into lower back. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels. Last breath in this. Breathe in deeply, spread the breath to side ribs, back and front ribs. And exhale, release, lower down. Readjust the hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in the downward dog. So feel this lengthening through the spine. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you rise up. Bend your front knee. Your next pose is lance dodger. So your left arm is reaching straight up and your right arm is tucked behind. The forearm is tucking the sacrum down. Press into your left leg as you inhale, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, you're grabbing hold of the back of the neck and the lowest part of the skull bones. Press into your right foot, breathe and lift belly, diaphragm, chest. And as you exhale, reach that left elbow up, soften your right shoulder down. Now breathe into lower back. You know, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Push the floor away with your left leg as you lift up. And as you breathe out, lift a little bit more. Keep pushing the floor. Use your strong legs to lift. Inhale, release. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Twisting warrior. As you breathe in, stretch your left arm up as you open left side. As you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with left hand. Right hand is on top. Now breathe in and glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the right. Glide your right hip back. Deep breath. Breathe into heart and energize your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, twist away from your right leg. As you breathe, spread the breath across the back. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel back and twist so that the right sit bone is reaching back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor and step your right leg back. Bend the knees and come down onto the knees and then sit up so you can see where you're going next. Your next pose is a handstand. Handstand or forearm balance, star chakra. And if none of those are working for you today, your alternative is to do downward facing dog against the wall. So I'll show you the pose, or do handstand without the star chakra. If you're doing star chakra, your pose kind of looks like this. So you can do that in forearm balance or handstand. If you're doing that, you could also clasp your hands. And if that's not working for you, then do dolphin. Do dolphin or forearm balance against the wall. If you're doing dolphin, you're starting with your feet up against the wall, clasp your hands, and then from here you breathe in, lift, spread back, curl toes under. You exhale, lift the knees off the floor. And then work through the range, either one foot onto the wall or both feet onto the wall. And then from dolphin, if you want, you can push the floor away, bend the foot that's reaching up, bend it back as if the heel is coming over your head. Then you're pushing the floor away push the wall away with the foot against the wall. And then moving chest to the wall. So you're working as close to this balancing as you can. Stay with the breath, allowing the breath to provide the fuel that you need in the pose. There you go. Now you made that look easy, Manny. So if you're in handstand against the wall, try keeping one foot onto the wall and reaching the other leg up. So one foot stays on the wall and reach the other leg away from you. Yeah, beautiful Barbara, nice. So much stronger. That's good. And then change to ensure you've done both sides. So one foot onto the wall in your handstand. It looks like your one knee is bent, the foot's on the wall, and the other foot is reaching straight up. Then the foot that's straight up, you can even bend that and feel as if you're reaching the heel up towards the sky. So you're getting into this half star chakra, working eventually to moving the foot away from the wall. And from there, grab hold of your block, step into plank. The block is between your ankles for both with shoulder shrugs. So the block is between your ankles. You're lying down on your belly and your hands are out towards the side in like cactus position. So from here, as you inhale, you lift your head, you lift your chest, you lift your legs. And as you breathe out, draw your elbows back down towards your hips, squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze your elbows towards each other. And then breathe in, spread, your arms reach forward. And as you exhale, as you lift up, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in. As you lengthen the legs back, squeeze the block. And then breathe in, broaden the upper back. And as you exhale, lift up, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in, squeeze the block. One more, breathe in, broaden the upper back as you reach your arms forward. As you exhale, lift up, glide the shoulders down, squeeze elbows in. Inhale, release, lower down. Your hands are under the shoulders, breathe into lower back and curl toes under. Exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for extended warrior variation. So your left foot is step forward as you would for warrior one. Bring your right hand on the outside of your left foot and then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Press into your right leg. And as you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from right hip. And as you breathe out, send in your left arm right up towards the sky. Breathe in and lengthen belly away from your left thigh. And as you exhale, opening up, reach the fingertips to the sky. Inhale, release. Hands down either side of your left foot. From here, as you press into your left foot, breathe in and rise up for warrior one. Arms are reaching up towards the sky. Cast your hands behind your head and neck for cradling the brain. Press into your right foot as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows up towards the sky. Breathe into heart, filling your heart up with breath. And as you exhale, push the floor away as you lift up, lift your chest up. One more like this, deep breath, lengthening lower ribs, mid ribs, lengthen upper ribs up. And as you breathe out, keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up to sky. Inhale, release. Push up, come up, and then bring your hands down onto the floor, either side of your left leg. From here, your next pose is arrow lunge. So you're straightening your right leg, it's reaching straight back. The toes are not curled under, and you're taking any sickling out of that back foot. Your hands will be on the floor, on your left thigh, or you're reaching your arms out and up the sky. So from here, press back into your right leg as you breathe in, keep lengthening the ribs out and up. And as you exhale, you go in deeper, straight leg. That leg is straight back. Deep breath, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, if you can, go a little deeper. The back of your right thigh, the back of the calf is reaching to the sky. Last breath in this one, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, place your right knee to the floor and step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Lower down, keep elbows tucking in. Breathe into cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward dog. Pushing floor weight in downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, step your right leg forward by your right hand, warrior one stance, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. And then bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot and reaching your right arm up towards the sky. As you press into your left leg, breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, twisting to the right, glide your right sit bone back. Breathe to heart. And exhale, opening up as you reach up with the fingertips, fingers are active. Now breathe into lower back. Breathe to where you're feeling this most. And exhale, twist. Inhale, release. Hands either side of your right leg. And from here, you're breathing in, push the floor away as you rise up for warrior one. Your arms are reaching to the sky. Coming into cradling the brain, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Now breathe in and push the floor away with your left leg as you lengthen up. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your right foot. Keep reaching both elbows up to sky. Breathe into lower back as you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, lengthen up. So you feel this opening right down into armpits, down into the lowest part of your trapezius muscles. Now breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Exhale, go a little deeper, keep reaching elbows up. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down to the floor. Your left knee to the floor, and then release your left foot. So you're coming into the arrow lunge. You lift your left knee off the floor, straighten that leg as you reach it back. Your hands will be on the floor, on the thigh, or you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into the left foot and then breathe in, keep lengthening. So you feel this opening all the way down, opening into hamstrings, into quadriceps and psoas. And as you exhale, taking it a little deeper. Press into that right foot. And as you breathe, you're lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And exhale as you go a little deeper. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Place your hands to the floor. And then step your right leg back. You need your roll for this next pose. So the roll is placed under your belly and the block is placed between your ankles. This is Cobra Push-Ups over the roll. So the roll is under the belly. Try to not have the roll onto the rib cage, so it's just higher than the hip joint and just below the ribs. So the ribs are not affected by this. The block is between your ankles. The hands are under the shoulders. Top tailbones. Now breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward. Keep drawing the chest and ribs forward. Lengthen the shoulders down. Squeeze the block. And as you breathe out, keep drawing chest and ribs forward as you come on down. Top tailbone, squeeze the block. Breathe in. As you draw chest and ribs forward. Lift up, lift as high as you can. Relax your belly, exhale as you come down over the roll. 3 more, breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward. Push the floor away as you lift up. Now relax your belly, exhale as you come down over the roll. The last one, tuck tailbone, squeeze the block, breathe in as you lift your chest. Keep drawing chest and ribs up. Keep lengthening the legs back, shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, relax over the roll. Your hands are under the shoulders, breathe into the lower back and curl toes under. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. On the next breath as you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands for warrior one. Push the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Archer, keep reaching your left arm up, bend the left elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around the back and bind the hands if you can, or use a strap to bind, or use your right hand to tuck your left elbow up the sky. Press into your left foot. As you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting the ribs out and up away from the thigh. And as you breathe out, reach your left elbow up to sky. Press your right foot to floor, and then push the floor away as you lengthen out and up. And as you breathe out, as you reach your left elbow up, reach your right elbow down so the shoulders are down. One more like this, deep breath. And exhale, release. Push the floor away, come up, and place the hands to the floor, and place your right knee down onto the floor. Touch your right knee. Then lounge H to B. So your right hand is reaching back. You're bending your right knee. You grab hold of your right ankle or foot. And from here, as you breathe in, you're lengthening. Feel as if you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, draw your heel in. Draw your heel all the way into sit bones if you can. If you can go deeper, then go a little deeper so you feel as if you're almost moving down into splits for those who can. And then breathe your lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, opening the hips a little deeper. So don't force this, just go with what feels right for you today. So one more breath in, deep breath. And exhale as you come in a little deeper. From here, bring your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle with both hands. Instead of moving the heel towards you, now you're reaching the heel away from you. So breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right heel away from you, lift your chest as if your chest is lifting up to sky. Now breathe right there into your heart, energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, you're sending that right leg back. One more here, keep lengthening out of lower back. And then reach back, keep the chest lifted, push the floor away with your left foot. And release. Bring your hands either side of your left leg, step back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. On the breath, inhale, stepping your right leg forward between the hands, warrior one. Left foot is towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away. You reach in your arms out and up towards the sky. Archer, bend your right elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around the back and bind the hands. Or use a strap to bind, use clothing to bind, or use your left arm to tuck your right elbow up. So feel this opening right up to the tip of the elbow. Now as you breathe in, press down into your right foot and then lengthen the belly away from thigh. Lift the side ribs up as you reach your right elbow up. And as you breathe out, reach your right elbow up as you glide your left shoulder down. Breathe to heart. Energize your heart with this breath. And as you exhale, feel as if your elbows are reaching in opposite directions. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, release. Release the hands. Bring the hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pad your left knee. And then from here, your right hand is onto right thigh. Reach your left arm back. Bend your left knee. Grab hold of the ankle for lunge H to B. As you breathe in, you're lengthening out of lower back. And as you breathe out, as you come deep, you're drawing your heel towards the glute. Now breathe and feel the work that's taking place down into the quadriceps, into psoas. And then as you exhale, you come in deeper into the pose. Breathe into heart, deep breath. And exhale as you're taking it to the fullest expression of the pose for you today. Then inhale, release. Reach your right hand back, grab hold of your left ankle with both hands. Now breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And as you breathe out, reach your left heel away from you. As you do this, you will feel this opening right across your sternum. And breathe, lift chest as if up to chin. And as you exhale, reach your left heel away from you. Now feel how it opens the shoulders. Chest is lifted. Feels as if the shoulder blades are squeezing towards each other. Press your right foot to floor and then lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, reaching your left heel away from you, keeping chest lifted. Inhale, release. Hands either side, you need your roll and you need your block. So the roll will be under your belly. The roll is between your thighs and the block is between your ankles. This is Cobra Push-Ups with the roll between the thighs. Your hands are under the shoulders. Tops of the feet presses the floor. So top elbows, squeeze the roll. And as you breathe in, draw your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. And as you exhale, lower down. Top tailbones and squeeze the roll a little bit more than you did before. And then come up, drawing chest and ribs forward. And as you breathe out, draw chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Top tailbones and squeeze the roll as much as you did, maybe a little bit more than last as you come up. And as you breathe out, draw chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Last one in this, top tailbone, squeeze the roll, squeeze the block if you can. And as you breathe in, you're moving chest and ribs forward. Your legs have lengthened back. And exhale, release, lower down. Move the roll out of your way. And then lie down on your back. Push the floor away, push back. And then lie down on your back, but you need the roll. So you lie down onto your back. The roll is now placed between your thighs and your legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Abs with the roll. So from here, breathe into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. And exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze the roll, squeeze sit bones, stretch your legs up as you reach your elbows to sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze, roll, squeeze, sit bones. Now as you reach your legs up, keep the chest lifted as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs up. Exhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from floor. Squeeze, roll. Extend your legs up as you reach your elbows to sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, lower head, lower shoulders to floor. And exhale, bend the knees and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. From here, lift your feet up off the floor and reach both legs up towards the ceiling. Bend the knees and bring the soles of your feet together right over your sternum. So from here, 3 breaths into your lower back. And Uddiyana, you're pulling your feet, you're moving the feet down towards your chest. So 3 of these. So everyone take a deep breath. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And then exhale. Tuck the chin in, pull belly in. Now pull belly all the way in and move your feet to chest. Right, keep head and shoulders to the floor. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Keep moving feet to chest. Keep sending sit bones and tailbones away from you. Then relax and breathe. Deep breath. And exhale. Pull belly in. Move your feet to chest. Sit bones are lengthening away from you. Knees to armpits. And relax. Last one. Breathe in. And exhale. Pull your belly in. Move your feet to chest, knees to armpits, and keep sending sit bones away from you, aiming to get your lower back closer to the floor. And then release. Let your arms out to the side. Bring the soles of your feet onto the floor. From here, cross your left leg over the right. Reach out with your heels. And from here, as you press your lower back to floor, breathe in as you lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold to the right so that the left knee is moving towards your right armpit and your head is going in the opposite direction. So your left ear is towards your left shoulder. Now breathe. As you breathe, you're lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, softening your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, allowing your body just to let go a little bit more. So breathe to where you feel this most. And exhale, letting go. One more breath to your area. And exhale. Press your arms to the floor. As you breathe in, draw your knees back to center. Release your left foot. Place your left foot to the floor. Lift your right leg up and hook the foot over your left thigh just above the knee. Your lower back is pressing to floor, so breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your right knee towards your left armpit. Your head is in the opposite direction to that knee. Now breathe into the lower back as you're lengthening away from sacrum, ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, relax your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. Feel your diaphragm as it lifts and opens. And exhale, finding that moment of release. Feeling how the breath is transitioning through your body. So now breathe to where you feel this most. And as you exhale, let go, letting go another layer of holding. One more breath for you. Exhale. Press your arms to the floor, and as you breathe in, draw your knees back to center. Release your right foot, place your right foot to the floor. So you can stay here in your final pose, Shavasana, or the soles of your feet together. You can lie down with the heels up against the wall, or straighten the legs along the floor. Let your arms relax down by your side. Let your shoulders soften away from your ears. And then feel the transition of the breath as it moves through you, allowing yourself to let go in your final pose today. Begin to move your fingertips and tips of toes. And then feeling the breath as you allow the breath to connect with these edges. Allowing the breath to penetrate into cells, cell tissues, and exploring the boundaries of your body. So that you feel that sense of clarity from one part of you to another, and ensuring that all parts of you gains the benefits of your breath. You're allowing the breath to transition without favor to every part of you. So take a couple more breaths and allowing your breath to search, giving yourself time, holding on to the breath so that the breath has time to penetrate into cells. And when you exhale, you're letting go of all that does not serve. Then one more breath. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And once you've given yourself a nice little stretch, roll to your favorite side. Keeping the neck very relaxed. Breathe in. On exhale, push the floor away as you come up and use your other hand to support your head and neck as you come up into a seated position. And then sit tall and bring hands together with the thumbs lightly touching sternum. And congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide. Just finishing with a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.